How you doing? In this video, I'm going to show you how to place a logo on heads mockup, professionally. Come on. Nice. I have a hat here, and well, you can use any type of hat. You can use a cap. You can use other. I don't know what's your favorite hat. Okay. Right now I got this one, and I'm going to show you on this one. Right. So you're going to need a logo. Obviously, let me from my second screen. I'm sorry. Let me take a logo. Okay, I designed this logo for the church. Nice logo. Royal Awakened. You are the royal, and you shall be awakened. Right. So reduce the size to sort of, don't do this. I see a lot of people doing this. I think that's the first mistake you do. You don't want to fill up the whole cloth with the logo. That looks unnatural, or rather unprofessional. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you do like clothes or cloth design, you don't do this, right? Unless that's your style, I guess, But then first tip is to reduce size, make it a good size, something that would look nice like this. And then place it in the center. That's the first section we're going to talk about. It's a simple step. Place it in the center, and you can see it's good. It's acceptable. It works. Okay, because the logo is a white logo, right? Right. But now hold on. We have more complicated spots, and then we have more complicated logos, right? And then we have more complicated pictures and images, right? What if it's a different spot? For example, let's start on this. What if I want to place the logo here, right? What's gonna happen? You see now that it's starting to fail a little bit. You see that? Okay. What if I want to place it down here, which is again, it doesn't make sense. What if I want to place it here or something? Maybe even on top here, right? Okay, let me show you. Let's try placing it on top here, right? Let's open our layers and let's duplicate everything, just for a before and after. Right. And then I'm gonna take the logo, okay? Control T, and then I'm gonna spin it around and rotate it, and then I'm gonna, instead of letting the mouse, or rather let the transform everything, I would click shift. In that way I would sort of squish it like that, right? Then I would move it up. See, I think over here, okay, a little bit, just let it go outside. Okay, let it breach outside. Okay, like that. Now you cannot see it breaching outside because the background is white. I think we should fix that. Let's find something. Magic wand is good, so yeah, use the magic wand and click on the background. It's going to select the whole background. And for non-destructive work, okay, I always teach this, try working non-destructive. Don't just delete things immediately. Use a mask. You see, I clicked here, now I got a mask. But now the selected portion is the one that shows. I don't want that. I want the knocked out part. I'm gonna come here on the mask, right? Hold Control and I, see, to invert the mask. Right, so now you can see, let me go back and use my move to. Now you can see that the logo is outside like that. You see that? Right, so I'm gonna put it like, here. Is that enough? Is that good? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I think that's something. And then do it again, tilt it again like that. Amazing. Now to make it blend, right? Let's go to blend mode. Okay, and then blend, general blending, leave it alone, it's okay. Advanced blending, leave it alone, it's okay. Blend if, right? Now, don't worry about this layer. Come on the underlying layer, right? This way you could knock out the blacks and leave the whites. You could knock out the whites and leave the blacks, which is what we're looking for. So if I zoom in here, you see, when I come here, I don't just zoom. I gotta click Control and then click to zoom in, right? You see that I got this outside. So I'm gonna take this and move it in, and you're gonna see it's gonna disappear. It's gonna disappear. Watch it. Boom, gone. It's gone. See that? Right. I could even click Alt and then separate it like this, just to, just to show you that it happens, right? But then I have a whole video where I teach about blend modes. I explain everything here, so don't worry about exactly what's going on here. So go ahead and subscribe. Go down, scroll down on my channel, and you'll find all these kind of videos that you need for your graphic design career. Anyway, let's go back. So we just knocked it out. You see here, it's gone, right? Now we could also do the blacks a little bit. Click Alt, separate it. A little bit though, a little bit, just to, to put it in the environment. See that? See the difference? And then let it go. Now that's very nice. See that? Now that blends in. How about here though? Because we're gonna need here. Let's try this side or that side. Let's see. Where is the logo that I duplicated? There you go. Sorry. There you go. So now I can take this logo and put it on the side. When it's in the center, it's good, but then what if you want to just put it on the side, just to show that you have the skill, right? So you bring it here, and then with your eyes as a person, you know that you gotta skew it, not skew it, but rotate it. Rotate it like this, okay? And then, that looks about right. And click. And then now, let me zoom in a little bit. Go back to blend modes. Blend options, sorry. Again, leave the blend modes alone. This is just a white blank wow, here we go again. Here I start, here I come. I'm sorry. You know me, guys, you know me. It's a white blank logo, so you don't have to try to, I can even show you, you see? Only the dissolve can, you do something. It's not, you don't want that. There's nothing here you can literally use. Look at that. Nothing. There's nothing. See? There's nothing. So leave it alone. Okay? Come back here again and knock out the whites, because you want to knock it out. You want to knock this part out, right? Pull it until you have it knocked out like that. And then again, you can separate it here just to add that effect. And again, come here, bring the black, separate it, Alt. A little. Don't pull it. You see, when you pull it away a little bit, a little more, it's gonna do that. So you don't want to do it more. You're gonna do it a bit, just like around there. Yes. I'm satisfied. So now watch this. I could move it anywhere I want. Okay, I could move it like this, and then sort of have it separated in half like this. Watch this. This is perfect. This is a hat. It's facing that way. This is my left. I don't know if it's your left. It's my left. So this is a hat, and it's facing on the left side. It's good. It's all good. It's all natural. I don't know if you have any complaints, but this is good, right? And with these settings on, you could see it doesn't go outside the layer. Okay, you could even bring it this side, but then if you bring it this side, Control T, you gotta again rotate it. All right? Yeah, rotate it. You see? Now you have it this side, right? Again, you can pull it in a little bit. You can pull it, click the layer. You can bring it down. You can pull it out. You can even make it sort of look like it's going on the other side. It brings that natural feeling, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, you can make it smaller. You know, I like my things smaller. I like my things smaller. Right? Then zoom in. Then do it like that. Look at how amazing that is. Look at how amazing that is. Let's do a quick before and after. Let's do a quick before and after. I'm going to select everything and I'm going to move it to the right. Okay. And then I'm going to select this head. And then I'm going to move it to the left. And then this is our before and this is our after. Before and after, right? Yeah, everything looks good here. You could almost forget that it was a mock-up. Sorry. You forget that it was mock-up. And whoever doesn't know it's a mock-up, of course, you'll never know it's a mock-up. You know, you just think this is a hat. Right. Now, this is I don't know if I should call it from beginner to advanced, okay? Now, if you want a professional tutorial, that's gonna be a different type of a hat, I guess. It's like a complicated hat that has, I don't know, pores and I don't know whatever complication of hat that you can have. Actually, you know what? In the next video, I'm gonna do a cap. I'm gonna do these complicated caps, you know, these caps that comes with a lot of linings and a lot of different colors and a lot of, you know, the little things they did in the cap. I'm gonna do a cap and I'm gonna show you how you put a logo on that cap and make it look natural, right? You can use this if you wanna, you know, if you're selling some merch, you know, on your Facebook merch, on your e-commerce website. You know, you don't want to be printing out before you sell or before you get a customer. You want to just, you know, show them this is how it's going to look like. This is how it looks like. And then when they buy it, then you can print out and spend all that money. So this is how you do it. And I have more interesting videos just like this in my channel. So go ahead and scroll down and watch more. Subscribe, share, and like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a scroll.